What's up, everybody? So today I want to show you some little updates on my Tesla coil. I now worked a little bit on it, and now I got a little bit over 1 meter arcs out of this thing. So because of these updates, yeah, I think it's worth showing that to you. And then I want to experiment with some chemicals I extracted and sort of made myself to color the arcs a little bit, more or less. It's super crazy and funny. So I would say let's start with the Tesla coil itself and the little updates, and then we got to the chemicals. And also I want to measure the current draw of the transformers now of the Tesla coil on full power mode. So because I didn't test it myself, I don't know how much power this Tesla coil now draws. And yeah, I think that's quite interesting. Where I am, is this thing working quite efficient or not? Let's find out. So the first thing I want to show to you are the capacitors. So I built 3 more of these DIY capacitors out of polypropylene film and aluminum foil. These have about 0.8 microfarad each, sometimes a little bit more. And yeah, I'm now at about 8.5 to 9 microfarad in total for the voltage doubler circuit. So next thing is, because it's pretty cold here and the air humidity is really low, I had to change to a different toroid, and I built a toroid out of how is it called? I don't know. Some material and wrapped some aluminum foil around it. Cut out some aluminum plates, nice, smooth and round, and yeah, now I got a little bit bigger toroid. So in this case, nice. This works way better now than the smaller one there on the table. So yeah, because I think many of you know, I'm working with 4 microwave oven transformers, 2 pairs or 2 series pairs in parallel. So, and I work with them on 2-phase system. So they are on 400 volt input, because I set the primary in series 2. So I drive them with 400 volts now. So I can draw much more current and have much more power available for these. And because of that, I had to change something in the interrupter circuit. That's something I did not done before. Before that, I just was using 1 phase for the interrupter to detect the switch, the on and off sine wave for the interrupter circuit, whatever. And this worked quite good, and I didn't thought I have to change something, but Steve Arks from Tested to Destruction, I don't know if you know his channel, he said I have to use their 2 transformers in series 2 to monitor for the interrupter circuit the 2-phase system also, to get the right timing for the interrupter on the Tesla coil. I actually tried that. These are two transformers, two similar transformers out of old tube radios. I got them used somewhere on eBay and had them laying around, so I have many more of them. But they are not, these are very different ones, and these are my only two that are the same. And yeah, I wired them in series on the primary and in series on the heater, 6.3 volts heater output. And in series there I have a little bit over 12 volts, and my interrupter circuit needs 12 volt AC to yeah, get information where the phase is. No, sorry, don't know how to say this on English. Yeah, and I would say that's everything from my update I want to show you. And yeah, this thing is working quite well now. My target is there up. Now I set the target about, I don't know, 125 or 130 meters over the breakout tip from the Tesla coil, because when I set it lower, the arc will hit it at about 1 meter, or a little bit over 1 meter actually, and I getting some problems with my feedback system. So every time when these arcs, or not every time, but many times I had the problem when these arcs reaching the target to ground, getting an overvoltage or an overcurrent. Yeah, it's more an overvoltage on my feedback system, and this blows my light bulbs for the feedback. And yeah, that's not a good thing. So good that the bulbs blow and not my tubes. But yeah, that's because I don't set this target too low to get the arcs reached that. Oh, that will be a dream if the arc reaching this target. Maybe in the future. And for the future I have to say something later in the video. Yeah, stay tuned. So now let's get to the chemical. So the first thing I want to show to you is something funny. These are some room dehumidifier, I think it's called on English. So to suck out the water out of the air. Yeah, and it's a used one, and they are containing some calcium chloride dehydrate. And yeah, I dried the stuff back up. So I heated it in a cup, cooked it, and cooked all the water out, and this left me with this stuff. And this actually does made a really nice, it's a really nice red. I can show you that first. I just got something from that stuff on my screwdriver, and look at this. Oh, on the camera it's looking more orange. But it's actually, let's use a little bit more. Normally it is pretty red. But yeah, you will see it later when I test this on the Tesla coil. Now, damn it, when I want to show this, huh? Oh, and the next thing I want to show to you is some, very, very impure copper chloride. I made myself. That's actually, yeah, this was an absolute disaster. When you look on my table here, yeah, I'm absolutely not a chemist, and yeah, I should probably not do this in the future more. This was, yeah, crazy. Yeah, but I want to show you this because it quite works, and I have an, yeah, greenish flame out of this. So I made the tip of my screwdriver a little bit wet and got some of this whatever stuff on it. But yeah, it works quite well. But actually, it's not that easy to catch this on camera. I think I had to, yeah, dim my light a little bit more here. But yeah, I think you are get the point. Okay. Enough played around. So I think I will make some, yeah, little snippets of the aluminum foil and roll a little bit of this stuff into the aluminum foil. And yes, this reacts with the aluminum foil. This other stuff too, but it needs a little bit more time to do that. But yeah. So now I stuck these things into a little metal pipe and not smoke it. So, because my Tesla coil should smoke it. Oh man, that's a bad joke. Okay, I would say let's just start with the copper chloride. I'm actually on a different camera mode on my smartphone, so in this mode I can change the ISO, so the how bright everything is. So because this aluminum foil will burn really bright, so and I can turn the ISO down, and hopefully we will see some green bluish flame out of this yeah, arc. Okay, so I switched off the lights, and now I hope I don't kick out the breaker. Oh no, perfect. Okay, let's see if this aluminum foil burns away. Wow. So I hope you can see this, because yeah, getting stuff like that on the camera, so it was not crazy, but in real life you can see it really good. Okay, all the aluminum foil is melting away with the copper chloride. Okay, let's try the, how it's called, calcium chloride dehydrate. And this stuff is actually my absolute favorite, because, yeah, you will see what I mean. Okay, let's start this. So I play around with the ISO again, so just don't wonder if the brightness changes, because yeah, this gets a little bit better the color out of this really bright arc. Yeah, just let's try it. So bring down the ISO. You can see crazy red flame, it's so incredibly bright. That's awesome. I'm getting blind here. Just don't stop. Actually, my tube's holding strong here. Just a little bit red plating. Okay, now it's enough. And I want to do it just again, now just to show you how bright this is. So that's a normal camera mode that I have here. And that's... Whoa, that's not really bright. Pop the breaker. Okay, now we'll try it again. So you're getting really yeah, and feel for that. That's really bright. It's flashing my eyes. That's crazy. Today the arcs are not that big. I think a little bit under 1 meter. So this target hangs about 125, 130 up there. I think these arcs now here are about 95 centimeters. But yeah, it's okay. One more thing I want to show to you. I hooked up my ampere meter. And let's see what happens. I'm on full power mode on the Tesla coil. So on this mode we draw about yeah, 2 to 3 amps when I go up. On CB mode we go up to 15 amps. That's okay. That's crazy every time. Even with lights on, it's really bright. But yeah, 15.2 amps on 400 volts. Now I want to see how the temperatures are on this coil. Well, 26 degrees on the primary. What do we have on the caps? Yeah. Oh, 26, 28. Ooh, okay. These are quite warm. What do we have here? 32, 21. Okay, yeah. These transformers here are weaker, so the setup is not ideal. That's a quite bad setup because the transformers are not the same and I have them in parallel, so this is quite bad what I'm doing here. Because they can quite heavily load down each other, like you see here. These smaller ones are hotter than the bigger ones, and yeah. My secondary got a little bit warm too. Yeah. Top load it's almost cold. I mean, normally temperature here is about 10 degrees. Yeah. So, okay, now we are coming to an end of this video. And yeah, I want to say something about how to keep up this channel, because I'm not at the end with this project, with this Tesla coil, and I have many more projects in mind, so that I want to do something like a Tesla coil where I vacuum tube Tesla coil where I can modulate music on it and something like this. So, but for this I need more time because I need money. Yeah, that's this thing everyone has. So many people have so many dreams, but don't have the money for this, and for that I need a little bit more time. But I want to keep up this channel a little bit, so I don't want to let this channel die, because I probably need some months to get to this point I want to get. Sorry for that. My English sometimes don't work quite well. And yeah, I want to post some updates in the future, and I will show you the how I get further with my Tesla coil project and so on. But I think to come to a point, I have many other things I normally do in my life. I have many other hobbies, and one thing of this is riding bikes, riding trials bikes, and I think I post in the future some content of that. I will do some videos, and because I'm start again, or try to start again to ride trials. I'm done riding bikes for about 17 years now, but unfortunately I stopped it 2 years ago because with heavy problems with my back and other issues. And yeah, I think now I'm gonna start it again, or I try to keep it up, so get fit again. So I think I will post something about this, and in the future now we're getting, okay, we have winter time, but we get to the summertime in a few months, and I'm playing music, and I have some hands full of bands on projects and whatever. So, and this time I'm coming around with many stuff and many gigs we play and so on. So in this case, I will have less time to be here and doing stuff, but I'm around and yeah, make music and some stuff, and I think I will also show something of this and on this channel, because yeah, like the channel name says, okay, it's in German, maybe I change it sometimes. It's known as Marv's Welt, and on English it's Marv's World. So it's my world, and it's the, I want to, yeah, show things I'm just doing. So in this case, yeah, no wonder. So and yeah, I will stay. I will inform you about some changes in my Tesla coil projects and everything. But it can be that some different content comes up in the future sometimes. So don't worry, things go on. So in this case, I would say have a nice evening or day or morning, whatever. Bye bye.